Welcome back to Mr. Gamer. Today, we will analyze an attacking round on Site A on the Lotus map. As Lotus is a large map with 3 distinct zones, defenders are often required to split their resources to maintain control, especially when facing the aggressive playstyle of Paper Rex. In this round, Nongshim Red Force found themselves up against a highly strategic Paper Rex. The core idea behind PRX's approach was to split the defender's formation by applying pressure towards C, before quickly transitioning into an execute on Site A to initiate this strategy. Jing applied pressure at C main, while Omen, Neon, and Fade worked together to gain control of B main. At the same time, Devi held position near A main, a crucial role in maintaining map presence and preventing the defenders from gaining early information. Maintaining this setup was essential. Any loss of control or early information leak could disrupt the intended fate toward B or C and compromise the entire plan. As the round unfolded, Jing slowly advanced through C main, while the trio at B main engaged in light pressure, primarily using utility and spam through smokes rather than committing to a full fight. Despite this, Nongshim managed to find an early pick. At this point, Forsaken made the pivotal move, opening the door at C. This action suggested a potential commitment, prompting Nongshim to rotate additional players toward the C site. However, this was the exact reaction Paper Rex aimed to provoke. With the defenders shifting their focus, PRX immediately regrouped and rotated toward Site A, where only a single defender remained. They quickly initiated the site execution, with Neon leading the entry and taking control of the A3 area. RB responded with excellent awareness, eliminating Devi and attempting to follow up with a flash to delay the push and buy time for his teammates. However, against Paper Rex's signature fast-paced execution, his efforts were ultimately cut short by Neon. What followed was a clean and well-coordinated finish from Paper Rex, showcasing their exceptional timing, coordination, and mechanical skill.
No, Tommy does manage to hit him on the slide, but something cleans up the rest. 15-9-5 on his debut day on Neon. He gets Paper Rex 2 rounds away from taking this series and finding revenge against Nongshim Red Force.
He's just been more and more comfortable as the day has gone on. I love the little readjust there. Great counter move to that convergent pass. You don't care if you eat it and put the showstopper in hand. You get that killing. Woo, that. Yeah.
How to attack Site B on Lotus, like a professional Valorant player. Hello, and welcome back to Mr. Gamer. Let's analyze the Site B attack strategies employed by professional Valorant players from around the world on the Lotus map. The match we're watching features Sentinels, back when 10Z was still on the roster, facing off against Paper Rex, PRX, during the Valorant Masters Madrid, lower finals, day 8. Currently, the matchup is intense, with both teams trading blows and the score remaining incredibly close. On the Lotus map, running a dual controller composition, specifically Omen and Viper, creates a powerful synergy where the two agents effectively support one another. Viper's smokes have the unique ability to inflict decay damage upon enemies, yet they lack flexibility. Omen's smokes serve to compensate for this very lack of mobility and adaptability. Here, we can observe Viper's wall being deployed at Site A, a setup that has become virtually the standard default for this map. This placement makes it easy to obscure both a link and a stairs, facilitating an attack through a tree. Essentially, this maneuver allows the attacking team to completely seize control of a main, severely restricting the opposing team's operational space. To kick things off, we see Sentinels attempting to apply pressure across multiple sites simultaneously. Viper raises her wall at Site A, tosses an additional smoke, and advances cautiously, only to be spotted by a Sky's guiding light. Upon hearing the footsteps of 3 enemies attempting to trap her in a main, Viper executes a swift retreat, successfully extracting a significant amount of intel in the process. Over at Site C, we see Fade attempting to gather additional information after calling in an Omen smoke at C main. This maneuver is designed to mislead PRX into believing that Sentinels intend to attack Site C, while also preventing the opposing team from executing a flank through C door. The remaining 3 members of Sentinels slowly advance toward B main, patiently waiting for the right timing and for updates from their teammates. Meanwhile, PRX uses a Sky Trailblazer to clear out the A main area. Upon realizing that Sentinels are likely targeting either Site B or Site C, they execute a rapid rotation to reinforce the appropriate site. And this is the moment Sentinels demonstrated exactly why they were the #1 seed in North America at the time.
Very close by, the Paranoid's really good. That could have been closer. And look at the gap close from Second, played into motion.
I mean, Monya was out as well here.
He didn't need to go back in until he maybe got out of that blind. And again, Second just played it again. This guy is just, as I said, it's not just his mechanical capabilities, the team playing it in time and time again. Full faith in what he can do, and rightly so. It looks like Paper Rex are hitting a brick wall here, Mike.
2 rounds now where B has been their downfall. Probably late on.
This approach builds upon the foundation established in the previous round. For clarity, I will refer to this as the double-up strategy, a tactic executed after securing a round win, where Paper Rex feigns pressure towards Site C while preparing an actual execution on Site A. Given the outcome of the previous round, Nongshim Red Force is naturally inclined to anticipate another attack towards Circa. As a result, they are likely to commit a significant portion of their defensive resources to that area. At this stage, Paper Rex deliberately slows the tempo of the round. This controlled pacing creates uncertainty, preventing the defenders from confidently identifying the true point of attack. By leveraging their advantage in momentum and scoreline, PRX forces Nongshim into increasingly unreliable rotations and misreads. This hesitation becomes the critical window. At that precise moment, Paper Rex shifts focus and initiates their attack on Site A. Jing and Devi, assigned to this side of the map, execute their roles effectively by creating a subtle yet impactful distraction. One key action is the opening of the A tree door, seemingly simple, but highly effective in reinforcing the illusion of map presence and pressure. While this maneuver may appear straightforward, its success lies in the context. Under the pressure of the scoreline and the urgency to recover, Nongshim is far more susceptible to misjudgment. This is a scenario that Paper Rex is deeply familiar with, one they have encountered and refined over time. In this instance, they apply it with precision, capitalizing on Nongshim's recent loss on Site A and exploiting the psychological pressure that comes with it.
There's no deep flank out from B. But this is just buying more and more time. So U2 will fly. Jing able to find the first. Francis going to be gone. Now B fights back for one. Devi taken out by Invi. Pushing forward, finding another kill. And now a 2v3. The gun barrel spotted. Ivy, no idea about something's position, as he will mow down the remaining two. And Paper Rex get them
Cash. Ivy might go glass cannon. At least the lost streak bonus giving you enough to get Guardians. Oh man, the TP right into Forsaken sightlines. He backbuilds that space that Jing had moved out of.
Welcome back to Mr. Gamer.
Previously,
With
when
the
you've
latest
seen this squad
update,
get
the
deep
Lotus
in
map has
tournaments.
returned to us. So I'm going to provide a quick breakdown of a
prophecy, the
simple
destiny
strategy for attacking
of them
Site A on Lotus. This clip comes from the match between
looking to
PRX
deliver
and
the
FNT
chip
at Masters
damage.
Toronto.
This
Both
Ozymandias
teams fielded
is looking to
familiar
deliver the
compositions
chip
and
damage to
strategies.
Paper Rex.
This map is particularly well suited to PRX's playstyle, with their signature W gaming approach, characterized by aggressive, forward movement, combined with incredibly unconventional timing. It becomes extremely difficult for opponents to rotate in time across a map as expansive as this one. However, in their previous encounter, FNT completely dismantled PRX on this very map. Applying constant pressure, FNT forced Booster to push up aggressively to prevent PRX from taking control of a main. Booster was wielding the Odin, a weapon that had achieved legendary status. Booster managed to eliminate Batman with a rather audacious wall spam, using his Odin. Despite losing a crucial information-gathering agent and lacking a numerical advantage, PRX pressed on, launching an attack to retake a rubble. After Forsaken deployed a smoke to neutralize KJ's turret, Devi executed a clever maneuver to apply pressure on B main, aiming to delay FNT's rotation time. Spotting the Viper and confirming that KJ's turret was still active, he gathered the intel that there were, at most, only 3 enemies inside Site A. Without a single wasted motion, Devi immediately rotated back to Site A to support his teammates. Forsaken provided cover fire while Jing pushed forward to secure control of a tree. He then pivoted back to join something, and together they pushed into a main, applying pressure from 2 different angles. They successfully eliminated the enemy's fade, forcing Booster to abandon his hold on a tree and fall back toward a main. At that exact moment, Jing seized the perfect timing to peek out and take down Booster and his Odin. They had successfully captured Site A. Jing pushed straight up to a top, catching the rotating Viper out of position and pinpointing KJ's location. Meanwhile, something successfully eliminated the Raz at a main. With his health running low, Jing fell back. Forsaken immediately stepped in to cover him, and in the process, secured the final kill on KJ.
Previously, when you've seen this squad get deep in tournaments, the prophecy, the destiny of them being the uncrowned kings of the Pacific, it seems to just suck them in. It has its own gravitic feel.